it's just it's just a situation where you, you can't put a price tag on that because it's so memorable to me. The next film, I believe, was Pound of Flesh.
Okay.
Um, and that was, I got the call the week I got to meet Tony Jaa. Tony Jaa, I'm good friends with Michael Selby, Tony Jaa's manager. So Michael calls me and says, "Hey, we're going to be in town. Why don't you come meet for breakfast?" So I meet Tony and Mike in Beverly Hills. Really cool guy. I love Mike. I love Tony. He's great. So a week after that, I get a call. Hey, please call Jean Claude's office. So I called. I say, Todd here. Hey, we need you in China. Are you available? Yeah. So, well, okay. When do you need me? I'm thinking next week, 2 weeks. Now we need you now. So in a matter of 3 days, I had to drive down to LA, get my visa, all the paperwork. Matter of 3 days, I'm on a plane heading to China. Pound of Flesh. Um, Ernie Barbarish, the director, another great director. I work with
Mhm.
so many great directors, and Pound of Flesh had a really good story to it. And I thought, that was one of his better films, along with Legionnaire, Maximum Risk.
Sure.
And again, another reconnection there with Jean Claude. We hang out, we have breakfast in the morning, and then the night shoots we had were brutal. We would get picked up at like 4:30 p.m., work until 6 in the morning. There's a couple stories on Pound of Flesh I think your viewers would love that we'll never hear. There was one time where Jean Claude and I were leaving the set, and the sound guy had his headphones on, and we walked by the set, and the sound guy kept doing this, and I walked by. I said, "Hey, Eric, what are you doing?" He goes, "Man, I hear a cricket. Man, I hear the cricket. There's a cricket. I'm gonna go kill it." Jean Claude goes, "You're not gonna kill it, Toddy. Go get a cup." So I ran to the craft service. I get one of those college red cups. I go, "Okay, I got it." He goes, "Come on." we, we go into the set. He gets the cricket. He goes, "Okay, here, Toddy, go go release it." Okay, okay. So I get the cricket. I release it into the grass. It's just it's just a situation where you, you can't put a price tag on that because it's so memorable to me.
Oh, yeah, of course. I mean, I'm the same way. If I there's like a spider in the house and somebody wants me to kill it, I put it outside
Hey,
because I think
guy
it
doesn't know.
deserves to live. Like I'll
Yeah.
put it outside. I want to kill it.
Well,
I could
Jean
I
Claude.
could see I could understand where he's coming
He
from, even if it's just a cricket.
he's a huge animal lover. I'm a huge animal lover. I've got dachshunds. He rescues dogs. So that was another similarity
Way
we
to
had
bond and
together.
connect for sure.
Bond and connect. Yeah. So another situation on Pound of Flesh in China, they gave us like vouchers every morning to go get breakfast. So when we wrap at 6:30, we're so tired. We go back to the hotel. He goes to his room. I go to my room. We shower and we meet downstairs. And they had this big buffet. So we're standing in line with our plates, and there's a guy in front of Jean Claude. I'm behind Jean Claude waiting, and there's a window. So the chef is behind the window, and he gets a spatula and he reaches out, puts the eggs on people's plates, and then they go. So the guy the guy in front of Jean Claude puts his plate out. The chef gets a spatula, puts the eggs in the guy's plate. The eggs slide off the guy's plate in a big bowl of vinegar, and the vinegar goes everywhere. And Jean Claude looks at me. I look at him. We just start laughing. Again, little things like that. That even his fans don't know. So now they know. Jean Claude is so down to earth. He's a great sense of
Are you
humor.
still close to him? Do you guys still talk
Yeah,
a
we
lot?
we, we, we connect. Every few weeks, maybe I'll send him a message. Hey, how you doing? I know he's overseas now, but yeah, we keep in touch. Um, and then the last episode in Pound of Flesh, they had this tea. It's called Pui tea. It's like a it's like a I guess a diuretic or not a diuretic makes you go.
Sure.
So,
Makes
and
it
we just
appear.
have this little joke. So we were drinking the pooey tea, and then we get up because we were gonna go. He's gonna go to his room. I go to my room, take a nap because we get picked up. Later on. So we're in the elevator. So I'm like, oh. He goes, "Hey, all right?" I go, "Well," and he goes, "Whack!" And, oh! And I just felt it as soon as those elevator doors opened. I ran to my room and I had hey. So that was
It was
so
a
many little.
laxative, right?
It
It's
was
Mhm.
lax.
it was a
Okay, yeah,
lag.
I
Yeah,
got
it's
you.
called pooey.
Since usually
Pooey.
having to pee that bad, it doesn't
I guess
happen.
I guess that's why it's called pooey tea.
Mm,
Because it makes you go. So yeah.
yeah.
So I mean, Pound of Flesh. Love the film. Leave for China. Um, and then again, little time goes by. He did some films in between that overseas. I don't think there was too many scenes that they needed me for, but I guess again, producers, if they can save money using somebody else that doesn't really look like the actor, they're going to do that. Um,
Sure.
so again, I had to do I did my few things. I did a film called Jersey Shore Shark Attack, another sci-fi film with Paul Sorvino.
Hmm.
So I was building up my resume, not just for the stunts, but for the for the acting also, because that's pretty much my goal. And my goal was, to be an actor.
Hmm.
Just like a character actor. I didn't think I was, oh, I'm gonna be big. That's just not me. Um, but again, learning the process of what it entails, because my motto is, if you either love it or you hate it. You can't just like this business because you're
Mm,
working 16, 17-hour days.
sure.
When we were in Thailand, we get one day off. Yeah, I wanted to go sightsee, but I was like so tired, and but it takes a toll on the body, especially the night shoots, because that just messes up your diet completely.
Yeah.
You're so hungry, 3 or 4 in the morning, and you're eating craft service. But the craft service throughout the years got healthier. Back in the day, there was like candies, popcorn, but these days, I mean, they're more health conscious. Especially with the actors and actresses. A lot of the actors say, let's make sure everybody has this, everybody has that.
Well, you know what's funny, Todd? Like when I was doing the last Kumite movie, that's an homage to Bloodsport, the last Kumite in Germany last year. Um, they didn't have the healthiest options on set. Like there was like pizza and stuff like that. And this was like during the Kumite fights, and in one of my scenes, all I have are these little blue spandex shorts. I'm just like, I can't eat this. You know how it is because you're in a fitness and working out. Like one bad meal will bloat you. Like you'll look fine hours later the next day, but in that moment you'll look like shit. It's
Oh
like I
yeah,
could die my ass
and
off.
you
I'm not
feel
eating
it
this
too.
pizza right now.
Yeah. Did the
Yeah.
Hispanics make my butt look big? Is that what you're saying?
But yeah, man. So it's cool that they usually, I would assume, have healthier options on a
Yeah.
lot of sets. But I was just eating fruit and
Oh yeah, fruit,
basically.
like carrots and broccoli. You know, healthy stuff. Now they have like these zero sugar sodas, which I love because
Sure.
sugar is our enemy.
Yeah.
Sugar is bad for everybody. Um, but the the process of what I went through to start to finish, I consider myself still learning. After 30
Oh,
years,
of
after
course.
30 years,
Yeah, as you should. That's a great mindset. That's that empty cup, white belt mentality. That's how you keep improving. It's when those people kind of start thinking they know everything is when they're they're not going anywhere in life at that point.
Oh yeah, you
Yeah.
think you know, but you have no idea. So then I after a Pound of Flesh, I come back to California, and then I started getting more of these sci-fi films. Super Shark, uh, again with the director Fred Olen Ray. It was a military part. I got Sergeant Wilkins. Another, just these little bit parts really mean a lot because you can use that again on your footage.
Sure.
If you don't have a reel, that they don't know who you are.
Yeah, you don't exist basically.
And then probably my biggest role to date was a film called The Rideshare Killer with Eric Roberts,
Mhm.
Eric Roberts, and Tuesday Night. Tuesday Night was the girl on Elm Street 4. You know, the blonde girl in Elm Street 4?
Okay.
That's Tuesday Night. She's a very talented actress. So that was my biggest role. I play one of the leads in it. I don't want to give it away, but I play the killer. Anyway, so that was probably my biggest role, and it was really cool. I love the dialogue, and there was a scene where at the very end in the script it says, my name, and it says OS off screen. So it was more like my voice off screen. But the
Mm.
director comes in about 30 minutes. I'm in the makeup chair. He goes like, Todd, we're gonna actually shoot this scene. I'm like, you mean the paragraph that's supposed to be off? Yeah. Oh, okay. I had like 20 minutes to memorize the lines, because I actually shot the scene where she's in the bathroom and I'm outside the door, and it goes back and forth. You're only supposed to hear my voice off screen, but
Mhm.
it came out good.
Oh, nice.
So that was my biggest role to date, and I have other projects coming up. But now we'll get to Darkness of Man.